Hello everyone, this is Ash and this is Mage Monsters 2. Let's get into it. So I already did Tundra, Forest, and Desert, so I'm gonna go back to Desert now. Let's just start back in Desert. We have CHRYON here. So CHRYON attacks a random target, freezing the unit's hit. Range units attack 20% faster and range attack speed from +6 to +8%. Range units have 5 base range. Okay, let's get into it then. You cannot use spells, melee units, negative 50% movement speed, and no melee upgrades. Right, let's just see what we're in for really. So let's go ahead and get an Elven Archer set here. Just see how that is. Okay, so he is strong. I think we'll be all right, just based on what I'm seeing already. Very big area effect here. So let's do attack speed with CHRYON, and freeze time would probably make sense. CHRYON's freeze lasts 0.75 seconds longer. Attack speed and freeze, and he pretty much has a win here, right? Shatter. Frozen units take 40% more damage. CHRYON's freeze has a bigger area of effect. Ooh, the area of effect would be really good. Freeze time. Let's do more freeze time. I think CHRYON could be like pretty insane with a lot of speed. At least he needs a lot more speed. And he could just drop those bombs everywhere. Let's go and get more freeze area. There's a 10 upgrade we could do. We'll just drop that as high as we can. That looks like a very powerful thing. Let's do faster. He might not even need any health. I mean, he will eventually, but let's just keep going with what we have. Let's go. Boom, boom. That is awesome. I like this guy so far. His little ice balls. Okay, and we have enemies too close, but he can probably defeat them. Oh, that would be bad to die that quickly after I just said such good things. Let's do freeze area. What else do we have? More freeze area, please. Just keep going freeze area. And some attack speed. Really, attack speed is going to be a key item for you, I think. Oh, you're going to need an army too, right? You're going to need someone to kind of like take the hits for you, I think. All right, well, let's just keep going with our freeze area and attack speed. I think that's just my strategy for now. I have a feeling those two are important in some way or another. I do need to get your health up a little bit, so next opportunity I probably will do that as well. Let's go and get your attack speed. Here's some health here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Right, so there's more freeze time. I'll do some more attack speed on that one, and let's go. Oh, look at this. It's kind of nice because the rangers could just like pick them off while they're frozen. I mean, I know it's not very much a solo build when I have rangers, but at the same time, it's getting the job done, so that's pretty cool. Right now, it's really just all about getting the victory with this character. All right, so maybe some more attack speed. I mean, shatter seems good. Let's try a little bit of shatter. And lastly, more attack speed. Let's go. Okay, the shatter is pretty strong, I gotta say. Oh, no, there's too many, but we do have a lot of health. So hopefully it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. All right, so Elven Archers, we're not upgrading them. We're just going to stick with CHRYON's abilities. Let's go and get freeze area up higher. Maybe more attack speed. And oh boy, here we go. Let's go. Hopefully I don't get overwhelmed by the amount of forces here, which might happen. But he does have so much health. Look at that. He just kind of polished the floor with these guys, right? Just kind of did a good job. Attack speed and more freeze area. We got it fully maximized, so now we can go attack speed and get in here. The attack speed is invaluable. If I have that thing high enough, like area and attack speed, maybe even freeze time, having the freeze time higher too would be nice too, so that way. Oh, he died. Okay. Let me figure this one out a little bit. Okay, so I'm trying something a little bit different. So I am getting him a little bit of an army. Right, so we're going to re-roll this. That doesn't really help him. We're going to take Shatter. So now that we have a bit of an army built up, let's go and start working on the freeze area and, you know, some of his more bigger abilities. Freeze time would be nice too. So we have enough units to kind of distract a little bit. I mean, they're a little bit slow, but they're getting the job done. Let's do freeze time here. The fact is, if we can be strong enough with our other dude, we could just take them all out anyway, right? So we just need those guys to kind of be the force running up. So let's do a little bit of freeze time. Let's get in there. I have his health up 2 upgrades, so hopefully that's enough to hold him out. Okay, we're doing some pretty good hits here. Let's see, we got Demon Commander. Let's do some more freeze area. I want to get my freeze area up as long as possible. Freeze time is really nice too. And shatter would be good for like core damage from this. Look at this. These guys are just frozen. I think freeze time only works for the initial shot. And then after that, it's a little bit more tricky. Okay, now we just need one more. Don't let him get you. I'm going to need a little bit more of an army with this guy. Just for the sake of survivability. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's focus in on army a little bit. And then we'll work on the character after we have like a decent army built up. So freeze area. Get some tier 1 units. I feel like I'd be having a lot more luck with just units in general with this guy. Here we go. So we'll get a little mix match here. Start working on some of those synergies just a little bit. Let's do shatter. Sometimes I'm not gonna be able to do a solo build just right away, but you know, eventually we might get to that. Let's go ahead and unlock tier 2 units. We'll get all the tiers. We'll get all the tier 1 units we can, and then we'll start working on the tier 2s. I mean, he is very strong, don't get me wrong, but let's do frozen damage. And let's take tier 1. So we're gonna get some of each kind of character we can, right? Because you only get a little bit of time to actually get these. As soon as you move on to tier 3, then tier 1 goes away and you can no longer get those characters. But we're gonna get everything we can. Let's go and get some attack speed. Tier 1 units, I'm missing blacksmiths, and I think that's it from tier 1. Check one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna take some more archers here. Go and upgrade our hero. So we're gonna do some health. Do a little bit of health on our character, and then we're gonna work a bunch on freeze time and just area. And I think with the army we've amassed already, we should have enough to be able to start upgrading our hero a little bit. Let's go and get some area here. Area's got like a 1 out of 10, so I want to get that as high as possible, right? So let's do freeze area and freeze area, and let's go. Yeah, and it definitely helps, especially since it gives the archers a moment to get into position and then start shooting away at them. So here we are, taking them out. All right, so we got Shatter, we got Elven Archer. Let's do attack speed for CHRYON. And freeze area, please. Get this maxed out. I have a feeling I just need a little bit of help in the beginning stages because he's not strong enough. He's a little weak. He's like a glass cannon. But he does need enough time to be able to disperse the attacks. All right, so let's go with freeze area. Let's get freeze area maxed out. There we go. And let's go ahead and get some tier 2 units. Let's get some wormlings in here, just so we can keep the fight going a little bit. I mean, really, his ability is debuffing the enemy in a way and just freezing them so that our dudes can come in there and take care of business. All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade him a bit more with some attack speed. Get that attack speed way up. Okay, so if we can blast these dudes quick enough, then it's gonna give me, you know, more time to do some damage with that. He can freeze all the dudes in the distance. That's cool. Let's see, attack speed, please. Right, and I'm gonna keep knocking that up. Let's go ahead and get tier 2. Let's get the wolves. So that gives me the first level of a beast synergy. We'll take some elven defenders. Oh, I already had a few. Okay, let's get in there. I'm gonna keep leveling up my tier 2 so I can have at least a little bit of each character, right? I want to do that. Let's do more freeze time. I think freeze time works pretty good when you have a bunch of dudes running in with you, you know. Freeze time. Let's do more attack speed, and let's go ahead and get another tier 2, which is gonna be demon slashers. All right, now we have a demon synergy, level 1 demon synergy. Starting to get some stronger perks from having an army now. I think synergies are very powerful in this game, you know, once you start getting them maxed out a bit. All right, so we have Elven Defender freeze time, please. I'm really focusing in on this main character here. I'm not going to get any health upgrades if I... Not yet. Let's go. because we have basically a wall of defense right now. So I don't think I really need health just yet. Eventually we will. Eventually. Here we go. Okay, so attack speed for CHRYON. Everything's going for the main character right now. More attack speed. And let's see. Let's do some more shatter. Then we're going to take some tier 2 units. Demon breakers. I don't think I have you yet. No. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we have all the tier 2 units? Well, it doesn't matter because I can't get them yet. I think we have all the tier 2 units. We need to start working towards the tier 3 now. Look at that. You're just kind of wiping them out now. You're doing a great job. Just going to get some more shatter. Just double check one more time. Wolves, demon slashers, demon breakers. Okay, I'll take some wolves. So I do need to save up and freeze time, health upgrade. Let's do one health upgrade just to get you kind of protected. Oh man, that is nice. If you can get that thing high enough, then they can't even move. There's no way they can move. We just need to get that freeze time to be a little bit crazy, you know? And that should work out just fine. None of these. It's got to be CHRYON upgrades. So let's do some freeze time. We can get that freeze time way higher. Get that thing up to like 10. Let's get some shatter there. Let's go. Shatter's pretty strong. I do like freeze time too, because then we just kind of hold them at bay for a little bit, right? Which is great for my units. Damage on range, right? So we're going to do attack speed for CHRYON. And let's do a little bit more freeze time. I want to hold them in place as long as possible. So 10. Let's get that 10 right. So 280% chance for shatter. It's just extra damage. Freeze area is 200%. Freeze time is at 9. How long does freeze last? Oh gosh. Okay. Cool. You're doing a great job, man. Okay, let's go. Get CHRYON as strong as we can. Now we can start working on some of our units. Get some of our units in there. He looks like Gaston or something. I don't know. His character image looks a little bit like a little bit interesting. All right, so we got critical chance, health. Go ahead and get CHRYON's health up. Let's do some more freeze time. I want to make his stuff pretty strong. And let's get a tier 1 unit. Let's get some more archers in there. Let's go. We're gonna save up for tier 3 now. Let's go hold out a little bit. Get some tier 3 units inside the fight with us. So we can get some more synergies. The synergies are gonna be very nice to have with CHRYON. Let's get some 40% more damage. Yeah, let's take some shatter. And let's unlock tier 3. So we have all these guys we can mess around with now, but let's get into it. We got a free unit for that, so now we have a human. We need another elf as soon as possible, so we get the first level of the elf synergy as well. Just having a big army really benefits you with the synergies. So we got attack speed or range. Now we're gonna stick with CHRYON. Let's get attack speed for CHRYON. Let's go ahead and get us a tier 3 unit, and it's gonna be an elf. There we go with the elf synergy. Elven elites, marksman, and get some cavaliers. Let's go. We have quite a force here. I'm just trying to get everybody to max synergy now. If we have some of every unit, then we're good. Critical chance damage. None of yous. Sure, let's do attack speed. Why not? Right, so not there yet. Let's get some more of this. Marksman. Let's do demon commanders. Marksman elites are demon commanders. Let's do some marksmen. What else can we get? Demon shamans. That's a new one. And I think we have like one more in there, right? Something like that. So let's get into there. There's synergy research too, so I can get my synergy super strong for these dudes. Basically, CHRYON held everybody at bay except for one, so that's pretty interesting. Like the one person was able to get past my attacks. All right, let's do some shatter. You can go tier 3. I feel like there's one I'm missing, right? Let's go ahead and get a shaman. I guess there's not, so we just gotta hold out a little bit. Let's do one more here. Let's do some freeze time, and let's go. Look at that. They can't even move forward. Great. They're able to kill some of my units, though. Not too many, but some of them. But just hold them at bay. Damage, no. Do some more freeze time. And let's see. Go and get tier 5. So we have some of each. We have you already. We got you for free. We have a freebie. Okay, let's go and get some paladins. Go. We got paladins and we have one beast. We need to diversify a little bit. Make sure we have some of each. So these guys can be pretty strong. There are some units coming up that's like insane. So hopefully we can get through it. Go and get some freeze time. And what else we have? Sentinels. Yep. We can get sentinels. We got sandstalkers. And let's see. Sentinels, golems, sandstalkers. I'll take some more golems. More sentinels. Is there anything else, or are we capped out on that one already? We leveled that up way too fast. I think tier 4. We're on tier 4, right? Tier 4 didn't have any demons, I think. But I thought there was more. I mean, I could be completely wrong on that. Let's get past this dude. He's just getting frozen anyway, so goodbye. None of you. Fine, Elven Archer. If I have to do one. Sandstalker, Acolytes, Paladins. Do I have Paladins yet? Take Paladins. But I do have Paladins. I have Acolyte already too, right? Let's see. Acolytes. Do I not have the Acolytes? I do not have the Acolyte. Alright, so let's get Acolytes. Tier 4. This one. There we go. Now we have full human synergy. We just got to save up for the tier 5 unlock. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Shatter to 10. And let's do it. Once I have everything unlocked for my synergies, I'm just going to focus in on the hero, really. Because everybody else will be able to kind of hold their own a bit. Okay, let's do Sentinel. Sentinel with shield. Oh, here we go. We're about to get to the interesting stuff. Okay, so we can't do tier 5 just yet, but we have it ready to go. We have an elf. That's good. But we don't have to worry about the high elf. We already have one of those. Let's go. We froze the dragons. That's awesome. You guys are frozen. Oh, freeze the dragon again. Nice. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get some more shatter. So tier 5, we have Lycan. Demon Destroyer. So we got the beast synergy, we got the human and the demon. So now we just need the elven synergy. So we have high elf already. Do we have the mage? We don't have the mage. And we need Moonrider. Now we have all synergies. Nice. Is there any more units? Or did I get all of them? Lycan. I'll take another Lycan. I like Lycans. Alright, cool. So we have all synergies, all units. Now we just need to focus in on our Ice Blast a little bit more. This is going to be a full army run. Okay, so we got marksman. We got this guy here. I like this guy. Let's go flame strike, and let's start upgrading our hero. Freeze time, shatter, more freeze time. I just want my freeze time to be ridiculous. Look, I got an achievement for that. Make CHRYON's freeze last 15 seconds. Dang. Okay. Didn't realize that was an achievement. That's cool. So his freeze is pretty insane now. If I can get his freeze time even higher, he can just like infinitely freeze them pretty much. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, Paladin, Demon Commander, or attack speed. None of these. Let's go with Lycan. Let's get my Lycan with its wolves because I be liking that. Didn't I say that pun last time? All right, let's get some attack speed. More freeze time. I want to get that freeze time super high. It seems like something invaluable, really. It's a freeze time to be insane. I wish I can get more area though, but I maxed my area out 200%. Look how fast he is. He's so fast. He's just throwing snowballs everywhere. Just get wrecked with my snowballs. All right, cool. Right, so let's do some critical chance for our heroes. Why not? Great, our hero. We're gonna get some more attack speed because the attack speed is working out great. Get a little bit of shatter. I like the shatter. Just do massive damage right away. Works out pretty good. Shatter is not that amazing though. Like it does some cool stuff. Like it does a little bit of damage tick, but I think it really falls to me holding them at bay for as long as fast as possible, so my units can run in there and deal the damage, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get great hero. We're gonna do shatter. We're not doing shatter anymore. We're gonna do attack speed and freeze time. Attack speed and freeze time are like the two keys, really, in my opinion, for this guy. Look at that. We just hold him there. Just keep him locked in while my units run in. I kind of feel like this guy is more of a support kind of character, so he does kind of depend on having units. Prepare for endgame, right. Okay, let's do it. So let's get some more freeze time right away for this guy. CHRYON attack. Attack speed, get that attack speed up. And some freeze time, and we can get a tier 4 unit, sure. Let's get another sentinel. Let's go. All right, so we get these dudes right away. The little death lords or whatever you want to call them. Interesting dudes. Let's just wipe this map out so they don't have a chance. In game level 1 victory. Let's go. Let's go. I think CHRYON's gonna get this. I have to go back and try again with the archer, but I think CHRYON's gonna be able to pull this off. Toast him, man. Toast him. You got him. Give him some frostbite or something. I mean, that wouldn't be comfortable, you know, having the frostbite attacks. So I have to remember, come back to this character and try some type of a solo build somehow. So I did read in the comments that it was suggested to use spells when I do solo build. I can give it a shot. Yeah, I was trying to do like hero abilities, but that doesn't really work so much. So I survived with CHRYON and I unlocked a new character. Nice. So I'm not gonna do endless now on this character, not yet. I'll do endless once I've got like victories with all the characters. Trying to get all the victories first, and then we can go in this. And what's in the shop, by the way? Okay, so this is just a shop, so you can buy everything to get ready for endless. In game level 4, so I'm not sure how far that goes. But let's get back to the main menu. So we unlocked a new character. We unlocked Astrina here. Astrina can have 8 spells, and your first spell has plus 25% damage. New spells and spell upgrades are cheaper. You start with triple your chosen unit. Whoa. Okay. 8 spells. So she's like super magic based. So I have to use spells with her, really. You can have 8 spells, but your first spell has plus 25% damage. Okay, so she's a full-on mage. This is going to be a cool one later on. So that's probably going to be in the next video. But we do need a victory at Alron. And then we do have to backtrack a little bit and get some of these other characters too. Alright, let's do this thing. Okay, so I started a run with Alron here. I'm just kind of testing out different things. So I think I have him to be pretty strong so far. So let's go and get some more damage. So right now I have him at 280 health, 70 damage, and his attack speed is pretty high. It's at 0.82. Then we have Feyre damage and everything. I'm not really messing with Feyre all that much. I'm doing more with attack speed and range. Like, that's my big thing. Attack speed and range. I feel like that is 2 key factors, and I did see a comment mentioning range could be a good thing for him, so I'm just kind of messing around with that and trying out different strategies. So far it's working pretty good. Let's go and get some more health. I want to keep his health pretty high. Let's do more attack speed here. Damage, Feyre size, or health. So in those 3 choices I'm going to take health, just because I want him to be able to take some hits if he needs to. So I do have the base level archers just with me, but you know, they're not really doing anything. Let's go and add some range right there. Some more attack speed. That's basically my focus. Attack speed, range. But then if I see damage or something, then I'll take it too, if that's the options. So right here, I'll take damage. And let's go. Gonna be a lot of units, but I have him pretty fast, so hopefully he's able to take them all out. This is basically a moment of truth here. The Fey Rays, yeah, he's gonna be defeated. Fey Ray shoots in the line, so that's kind of unfortunate. Let's try it again. All right, I don't think he's gonna survive this, but I'm trying it again on that same stage. There's just so many enemies. I think what I have to do if I want to stick with Alron. Oh, he won. That's a surprise. The way I think of it, though, is I need the RNG to be in my favor, and I need to pump my speed as quickly as possible for this to work. So let's go ahead and go with some range here. I do want to keep the range high, because then you can shoot them before they get even close. Let's go ahead and get some attack speed. Attack speed just needs to be bumped way up. Let's do some more range. And let's get back into it. I'm keeping the other archers for support just for now, but they don't really do anything, honestly. I mean, they just get hit a few times and then just get defeated. So let's get some health. Upgrade some more attack speed, so we're at 12%. Attack speed. I think attack speed might be the most vital, because look at this. I can just take out so many of them before they get here with enough attack speed. Oh, and there we go. Get a lot of shots into them before they can even get too close. That's what I remember about Lord of the Rings. Legolas was really fast, right? Super fast. All right, let's go again. And he did have some good range too. Those were like his two key features: agility, range, speed. Oh, and we got him, but that was kind of bad on my health. Let's get attack speed and more attack speed. All right, some range should be good. And lastly, attack speed. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. We're just kind of mowing them down with how fast we're able to shoot. It's still not fast enough, though. Look, we have too many units. And then we're able to proc more of the Fey Ray when we have enough speed, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. Fey Ray damage. Let's re-roll. One more attack speed. All right, let's go. Gonna be a lot of units on screen, so hopefully I can take them all out before they get too close. A lot of range units. Oh, no, they got them. Okay, I'll figure you out, man. Maybe I would say range is key, but range isn't gonna do much if I get overwhelmed. I might just need a lot of archers. Like, let's fill the screen with archer units. Let's try it. All right, so here we are getting more elven archers. Do we have enough to get one more set? Yeah, so we have 14 elven archers. We have him, and he does do really well with elven synergy too, right? So it would make sense to get a bunch of elves, but at the same time, I'm just focusing in on the core elements. So Fey Ray damage, nah. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade those guys. Let's upgrade him a little bit. Let's get him some more range, and let's buy some more archers. And I do want to upgrade my archers with a little bit more range too. Let's go. Get them all ranged up. I want to max my archers out as much as possible. They're kind of like, they're not that strong, but they are enough to keep attacks off of him for a minute. Reroll that. We're only taking elven archers. Go and upgrade our elven archers if we can. Yeah, let's get him to max level. And we don't have enough to do anything with him, so let's go. I'm not messing with spells just yet, because I think we could do this with just pure archers. And it could be really fun. Let's go and get some attack speed up for our archers. And let's get some attack speed up for our main character here. Let's get some range. It's going to level him up a bit, so he has more abilities too. Maybe a little bit more range. Let's go. I want to be able to take everybody out before they can get too close, having such high range. But look, his Fey Ray is really going to help out too. See, I'll run attack speed. That's one of his perks, right? He does really well with elven synergy, so maybe I should get elven synergy, but I don't really want to do that just yet. I want to keep basically as core as I can with this. All right, let's do it. And he's dead. But I mean, I didn't put anything into health, so that does make sense for him to be dead. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's drop him a little bit of health, just in case he does need to be attacked a little bit. Maybe some more range. I'm gonna put you behind the other units. I want them to run out first, and then you're gonna run out in the back because you got more range anyway, so you need the cover. Yeah, that works pretty good. critical damage for non-hero units. I'm focusing on hero, sorry, health. And let's do a little bit of damage here. Attack speed. I want to get that attack speed to like 20 range, and let's go. So this is gonna be a lot of units, but I do have a lot of dudes, and overall they are pretty strong when they're in number. So we should be able to, yeah. There wasn't a lot left, but we were able to get past it. All right, upgrade hero. Let's do a little bit more of upgrades to their speed. I want him to basically be doing most of the work. Range. Let's go. Let's do it. You need to do most of the work. The other guys are just there for support and distraction, so you can get the job done. Fey ray damage, non-hero unit. I'll take some Fey ray damage, sure. Fey ray size is pretty cool too, I guess. I'm not taking that yet. I'm gonna stick with more speed. My goal is to get the speed to 20. I'm gonna work on the range, try to get the range to like 10, 15. Non-hero unit range. Yeah, let's do some more for them. Get them some more range too. Let's do more speed. Get that to 10 real quick. Boop. And give you a... Let's increase the Fey ray size just a tiny bit. I don't know what the maximum Fey ray size will look like, but I'm sure it could take over the entire screen if I really wanted to. Whoa. All right, everybody died. So they obviously need some upgrades if I want them to be able to survive. Let's do some more attack speed here. Attack speed. He just needs to be faster and more damage. Let's go. So that way my support is knocking them out while they're focusing in on the other dudes. All right, and we did it. All right, we actually had some of them alive. They're all just pawns, really. Attack speed. I'll do more range there. My range is almost maxed out to, well, not maxed out, but to what I want, which would be 10. Like, he's able to blast them from pretty far now. That's good. And he's fast. Look how fast he is. Should be able to take these guys out. Hopefully, they're low-level archers. You got them. You got them. Yikes, that was pretty close, though. Fey ray size, or let's do some all-around damage. Let's do some damage. It took you a while to take out those pretty basic dudes. Okay, let's see. Fey ray damage. You got more damage there. And I want to get more stuff, but I can't yet. I guess I could start getting spells. I just don't want to yet. I feel like that's a little bit... That's a whole different strategy, you know? And I'm not ready for that. Okay, you're just kind of mowing those dudes down. But that's okay. One survived. Damage, attack speed, or we can do Fey ray size. Let's do some attack speed for our dudes. I mean, they're out there doing all the work. Let's see, more attack speed for you, and one more, which is gonna be range. Yeah, so we're at 10 range. I don't think I need much more range. He's shooting across the screen pretty much. Need to focus in on damage and okay, and not being dead. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? This guy's insane. All right, let's see. We're trying this the way of having an army and just having all around kind of be support in the back. Just kind of trying that out, getting him some range and speed so he could just kind of pick off the enemies while the other ones fight. That's kind of the idea anyway. Let's go and get some health for our dudes here. So we're trying to get that synergy, by the way, so we need to get that unlocked here. We can get the elves, the tier 3 elves. Let's see what we have. Shaman, human. We need an elf. So let's get the elites, which gives me the first synergy, which he has a perk here. You can have one max spell, right? Demon and beast units. Melee unit has negative. Cannot buy synergy research, but if you look at the top, upgrading Elrond also gives +1 evasion to Elven synergy. So that could be really good. +1, synergy for evasion would be kind of nice. And then if we don't get any synergy research, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get the upgrade for the hero. So let's do some damage here, and let's go. I have him kind of in the middle of the army, so that way everybody can kind of go over there and do their thing first. Because Elrond's just kind of, if he gets attacked, it's not good. Get some melee for our units. We're going to go do some upgrades here. We can get some speed. Speed's still going to be a core element in this. Let's do some Fey ray size. Because the Fairy Blast is going to help, especially if I'm in the background. It's going to help me just kind of knock down an entire line of enemies pretty nicely. All right, so more speed. Speed's still my core element, just because I can take out more quicker, right? So that's always a good thing. Damage, all around range. Let's do some range. And let's go. So far, it's working out pretty good. I mean, I need to work on my synergy a little bit better, especially for the elves. I don't really care that much about the rest. The elven synergy would make me very strong. Let's do some attack. 140. All right, let's go again. I'm gonna wait. I want to do my synergy with elves, which I think I can get at tier 4. Maxed out. All right, so attack speed here. We're at tier 3, so let's go ahead and upgrade to tier 4. And we're gonna take a tier 4 unit here. Do we have elves? Yeah, we do. So that's not all the elves, right? We still need one more elf for that to work. Is there another elf in tier 4? I don't think so, right? It's just beast and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and take a beast. All right, let's do this thing. I'll find the other synergy in just a moment. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and take some health here. And we're looking pretty good for our units. Was I out of units here? Let me double check. Human Acolyte. I do have Human Acolyte. Elf Sentinel. I'll take the Human Acolyte, but I think I need to upgrade in order to get the next elf, right? Because the elf that rides on the thing. How many elves do I have? Let's find out. So first of all, let's go ahead and pair our elves together. You're not an elf, right? You're just a human. Don't take that the wrong way, human. Don't get mad at me. All right, let's get the demon over here. I mean, you're technically an elf too, right? But you're a hero, so it doesn't really matter. We have an elf over here. Elf. You're an elf. We need 6 elves, right? So where are we missing 2 elves? I don't see any other elves on here. Am I missing one from a lower tier? Let's go ahead and unlock the new tier, but let me try one more thing here. Paladins, Sandstalkers. Let's go ahead and get Paladins. Let's go. We'll have to check to see if there might be an elf I'm missing. Can't remember if... Wait, the mages... Isn't there a mage elf? I think so. We're gonna have to double check. Okay, so we have range for all around. Let's go ahead and get that. And do we have 180 yet? No, let's go again. Let's go again so we can get 180. Boop, 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 boop. We're doing pretty good, though. We're doing pretty good for the survival aspect of things. Let's do fairy damage. And we have enough to go ahead and get this. I see 2 elves in there, so that's exactly what it is. We have the rider. Now we just need the elven high elf. And now we have the synergy. The full synergy for the elves, right? So that's what we needed. We could probably grab us a lichen, too, because it's a lichen. And... let's do more attack speed. Let's keep going with attack speed now that we have our elven synergy. So that's going to help a lot with our evasion, right? So our elves are just going to be overall stronger. Really, I just need to overwhelm this map with elves, and we'll be good. I really like the last tier of the armor dudes. They're really awesome. Favorite damage, we could do just damage in general. Take some damage in general. Let's go ahead and get some tier 5 here and get another rider. And let's do some more attack speed while we can. Why not? A little bit more health for our hero just in case, and let's go in there. The elves are just running there first. I probably should have the other units run in first, but that's okay. We have our, as long as our hero is towards the end of it all. Let's go ahead and get some melee armor for our units and upgrade our hero some more. Fairy damage is up there. We can do more range. And let's see. Some fairy size. Attack speed. Just keep going with that attack speed if I can. Alright, let's go. That fairy size is getting pretty good. It's blasting quite a bit of them from a distance. And the range is nice. Look how far away he's able to shoot. I mean, he needs a bit more range, obviously, because he had to get a little bit closer right there. Let's go to some melee life still. That's pretty interesting. Right, and then do a little bit more range. because you are lacking in your range part of things. And let's go. Your attack speed getting pretty nice. You'll be able to like just constantly be shooting a beam, which is very helpful to the units. Fey size. And some more attack speed. I want to get that to like 20. Get the size up too. Attack speed. Don't have enough gold. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Are we finally going to have a victory with this character? I hope so. The only thing I worry about is those units getting wiped out, because that is what's going to make or break this run. Those guys are kind of carrying me at the moment. Do some range for non-hero units. More range for you. Attack speed. Fey size. I like having the giant Fey because it can eventually, potentially, cover the whole map if I really were to level it up enough. Knock 'em out. Knock 'em out. Alright, Fey size and let's see. Fey damage increase would make sense too. I don't really need hero help so much because we are doing enough to be able to survive it. Let's see that Fey size up to 10. Blast them, man. Looks like I just have a laser. Oh boy. Okay, they're getting too close. We lost too many units there. See, melee, attack speed, damage, or armor. Alright, let's take some melee attack speed for our unit. Sure, let's do that. Let's go and get some more Fey size. I think some damage could be good. Take out some of those bigger units quicker. And I really want more attack speed. There we go. 18. Let's go. I mean, I guess I could get some of these synergies too, which could be interesting. But we're doing pretty good for now. Let's just stay on top of that dude. He's firing at our hero like crazy. See, Elven Defender. We got some melee damage. Let's do some melee damage. Okay, now let's do. Should we get tier 5? No, we don't really need it. Let's upgrade our hero. More attack speed. Get the attack speed as high as possible. Get some range. One more attack speed. Come on. Let's go. An achievement. 20 times. So we're at machine gun level, are we? Let's see how machine gun level looks. Alright, let's go ahead and go upgrade units. Some Elven Archer Rapid Fire sounds kind of nice. 30% more attack speed. Why not? Let's take that. And let's get back into it. Not a bad unit upgrade. Some quicker fire from some of those other support units as well. Can't go wrong with it. I like this dude back here that's throwing something at him. That's pretty nice. I might maybe need to upgrade that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. We already have our speed increase pretty high. Let's do Elrond, and let's go ahead and get. Was that an Archmage? No, that's a High Elf, huh? High Elf is the one throwing the little thing over there. Let's go ahead and get us a. I want another one of these dudes. They're cool. They're fun to watch just throw stuff. All right, so let's do Elven Defend. Let's do some armor, and let's get into it. We're getting to the boss stages. We're getting close to the finale. Maybe we can finally get a win with this character. Technically, I mean, it's all about the assists that they're getting, right? But I don't know how I would do on like a harder difficulty for sure. Oh wow. Okay, this is getting dangerous now, but we got through it. All right, so we definitely need to figure out that one. Let's go and get some range. Upgrade hero, maybe more attack speed. I don't know. That was pretty insane. I mean, maybe I need to stop upgrading the hero and upgrading some of these units instead, or maybe bring in more units. That could be a good idea too. So let's go and do that. Let's get some demon destroyers, maybe some elf sentinels. You know, a couple things like that could be helpful. Some acolytes. Yeah, let's just get more units so we could try to have more support. All right, let's go. I mean, that's looking better. We never know until we get to those final stages, right? Because those dudes can get pretty tough. Okay, so Acolyte. Let's do Elven Defender. Let's go ahead and get the Elven Defender upgraded a little bit. It's more Fey Ray size increase. I feel like the Fey Ray size could be pretty insane if it wanted to. Fey Ray damage. Just going to concentrate in on the Fey Ray because the Fey Ray is a pretty good support mechanism here, right? So let's get some Sentinel. Go ahead and get some Shield. Get those guys to last a little bit longer with those shields. Big good thing. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, they're just kind of mowing some of my units down, but we got this, we got this. Moonrider, let's do some health for our main character here because they're closing in on us kind of hardcore now. But we can do it. All right, so we're going to get some more units here. Let's get some Lycans. I do like the Lycans. Maybe more Sentinels. Sentinels are pretty nice because they're, you know, good elven units for the most part. Really, the elves are the ones that have the most advantage. Why do you have no negative perks? Whatever, let's get the Moonrider here, and let's go ahead and get one more upgrade, maybe Fey Ray damage. Let's do it. We're at level 28, so we're getting close to the final area, the final chapters. So if I can get a win with this guy as well in this video, that'd be great. See if we can just start knocking out some of these character wins. Okay, so we have Moonrider, Fey Ray size, do Fey Ray size. Fey Ray size, let's just make that thing like take up the whole screen. Let's do some range. Fey Ray damage. Can I, let's see, let's get some more Sentinels in here. Just a little bit more Sentinels. And we can upgrade a unit. Do some melee health, let's go. I mean, it might have made sense to do the Elven Rider, but that's okay. Knock it out, knock it out. Okay, these guys are... Ooh, we lost. Oh, man, that's all the time I'm going to have, though. But we lost on level 29. It did a little bit better. Maybe I need to focus more on the units and just don't worry about the hero, like, at all. We'll find out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And we're going to get a win with Alron. That's going to be like our ultimate goal here. We're going to get a win with this character very soon. All right, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.